So, welcome everybody to our weekly call, MyQFX. I look forward to it, but today we are right on time. It's 6 p.m. UK time, and everything went kind of the Monday mood, if you like. And so, thank you for your patience. And Ashraf Noor is here. I was like skimming up the participants, and I just managed to get a reminder into the WhatsApp group, so a few more people will start joining. But thank you for joining. And as we do, it's a lovely day to have the MyQFX call. And I think it's because Monday is the start of the week. We get to see what the market is going to look like ahead. I'm sure Ashraf Noor agrees. And that then we have the amazing analysis that comes from Ashraf about what the market will look like and where volatility will be and where it's going to be higher and when it's going to be lower and what events are taking place. So Ashraf Noor, without further ado, I'm not going to take the spotlight away from you. You actually missed the fact that I frazzled. I
Hmm.
forgot completely, but we just got in on time. So the poor guys that have been waiting on the call, women, guys, everybody, there was no music. But hey, at least we're on the training on time. So over to you, Ashraf Noor.
Hello, guys. Thanks for Tazia for arranging all these events. It's amazing energy. I can see it. And yes, guys, we are back to you know the new beginning of the week, and we are excited. I'm very excited today, to be honest, because the thing is, we managed to connect MyQFX to the MT5, and we aggressively testing it now, which is definitely I'm gonna share with you guys. Just a minute, I need some pop-up windows coming in. English. Okay. Yes, that's basically we've been working day and night with my technical team to manage to integrate MT5 with the MyQFX. It is amazing. It's amazing. It's connected, and we've been testing it, which is I'm going to show you at the later on. Okay, so today we have amazing. Let me share with you the screen first. All right, guys. As you can see here, just before that, let's look at the probably some of the traders might be a new coming first time, and let me share with you guys. Okay, so this is again is a recap. MyQFX is a weekly webinar. Is the what is the MyQFX is your gateway to practical forex training and real-time market analysis. Our main objective is to train people with the live market at the same time, help traders who are struggling in forex trading through live intraday analysis, and also helping those experienced traders to find the amazing opportunities. So you can see at MyQFX cater all those three categories, which is I'm going to show you at the end of this webinar how that is possible. All right, so just before we start, disclaimer, I'm not gonna go read all of it. I'm just gonna read the last part of it. And I'm not an affiliate with or nor I do represent any security broker, dealer, or investment company. I'm not licensed or qualified to provide investment advice. Any trading decision I share are for information purpose only and should not be taken as a financial or investment advice. It is important to verify all information independently. Any action you take based on that information are entirely your own responsibility. All right, so the format of this webinar is basically we're going to discuss the fundamental event news that's about to come this week and what the impact is my going to develop in the financial market, especially in forex market. Then we're going to analyze the market in 4 hour high time frame just to look at the basic price action opportunity. And then at the end, we're going to look at the MyQFX platform, how we analyze the market based on the fundamental and based on the technical, and how we help our traders today to squeeze amazing profits. So most of the learning basics I have covered in last webinar. So if you haven't seen it, you can, I believe the recording is there on the YouTube MyQFX YouTube channel. All right, let's look at the news. So this week, I'm expecting some nice big volatility because if you look at here, we have the whole week. We can see here the whole red. It means there's going to be a lot of news is coming, and that's going to create amazing volatility. So we are expecting, the dollar situation this week, and we'll see. And let's look at the first of all, you look at today, we didn't have any high impact news. Monday, we didn't have any news. So Tuesday, we're expecting a job opening and expected 749, which is, if you look at here, the figure is lower than this one. So, which is not good sign, but we'll see if when the actual data is going to release, then we will see how that's going to make impact to the dollar. And then we have the Wednesday, we had a quite high impact news, especially we have, Aussie dollar, that's the CPI data quarter by quarter, slightly bit lower. And we have a CPI data year by year, which is 2.1% versus exactly the same. And then we have very important, that's the ADP farm employment change. We expected very good data, 82K with a big number changes. Then we have advanced GDP quarter by quarter, which is again a good sign. And then later on afternoon, we have a high impact news for the CAD. And then another important, which is we are looking forward for it, that is the federal fund rates. And I can see the situation in the US is going on with the uh, you know Trump and the chairman all. We'll see if this rate is going to maintain or it is going to decrease. That's going to make a huge impact to the dollar. So we are looking forward that news. Then later on we have FOMC statement is coming, then FOMC press conference. So Wednesday we are expecting some nice big moves, guys. So this is what we're looking forward. And today we have seen some strength on dollar. We're going to look at in a minute. And if you look at Thursday, we have again, that's the expecting here BOG, that's the most important. We are looking here rate, expecting is exactly the same. We have monetary policy statement. We have a press conference. So Thursday, we are expecting some nice big move. Again, keep in mind, Thursday, we have the last trading day of the month, and we always find, volatility at the last trading day of the month. So mostly traders in once they have positive portfolio of the month, they avoid trading at that day. But again, in terms of fundamental, these are the news is about to come on Thursday 31st. That's going to be it's going to create a huge impact on the yen. So we're going to look at for that news. And then later on 1:30 p.m. London time, we have unemployment claim is coming here. And if you look at here, that is slightly increased. So previous data is giving us gesture of positive, but this one is giving a negative, gesture for the dollar. But we have to wait for that news to be released, and we'll see how that's gonna make impact to the dollar. And Friday we have average our earning month by month. That's the non-farm payroll. That's again very important for us to look at here. So far, if you look at here, we have a non-farm employment change 108K versus 147K. We have unemployment rate has been increased, and then we have also ISM manufacturer PMI. So you can see here that this week we had an amazing volatility expected based on this fundamental. We'll see, how the dollar is going to react. But if you look at the right now, if you look at the dollar index now, just give me 1 second. So if you look at the dollar index, we have price nicely respected, especially we are looking at certain pattern, which is you can see here the price develop inverted head and shoulder pattern that give us the high probability. Price nicely broke on this one. And after this breakout, price nicely retest. And if you look at the price candlestick pattern, we have bullish engulfing candle pattern. So we have seen amazing strength on dollar. We were expecting some price action at this level, but as you can see here, the price nicely developed impulsive reaction and correction, and beautiful, amazing long trade here. And we expecting here, you can see here the price around this level. So we're expecting some price action here. So if you look at the previous price action, after this impulsive reaction, if I see the price develop a correction here, then I'm expecting one more push to the upside. In upcoming days, we'll see, as you have seen that we have a quite high impact news coming on Wednesday for the dollar. And Tuesday, we don't have any. We have only this news. We'll see how that's going to make impact. But what I'm expecting here after this impulsive, I'm expecting some correction and then looking for one more push to the upside. And once the price gonna hit this level, around this level, we'll see the price action. And if you look at the based on this job opening, at that time, if the price is around this level here, then I'm gonna be looking here. If the news is good for the dollar, then I'm expecting continuation. If the news is bad, then I'm expecting some sort of counter opportunity on dollar. Let's look at the, because as I said to you guys, we don't trade dollar index, but we take as a gauge for us to understand the dollar situation. But we mainly trade all the other major pair against the dollar. But if you look at the Euro USD, we've been short whole day on Euro USD, and which is basically, you can see here, we look at the technical point of view. If you look at it, the price nicely develop a head and shoulder pattern. And based on that, you can see here that we have this bearish engulfing candle, and afterwards you can see here the price nicely shoot down. We were expecting some price action here around this level, which you can see here the price did not respect, and we had a continuously to the downside. Now we am expecting some counter opportunity around this level, and if the price develop another sort of like a correction here, then I'm expecting one more push to the downside. And again, we have tomorrow, we have this job opening, depend on this situation. Before that, if I see the correction, then after the news, if the news is good for the dollar, then I'm expecting one more push to the downside. And this is what I'm expecting here. But if you look at the MyQFX platform, how we analyze market today based on this high time frame price action, just to give me a second, let me open this. Okay, so if you look at the Euro USD, so this is again as a 4-hour chart. This is our intraday and how we analyze market today. If you look at today's analysis, which is a pretty straightforward. As you have seen, we have seen weaknesses euro against the dollar. So we did this analysis in the London just before London Open at the European session. You can see here around 6:30 London time. So you can see here the price nicely broken. And after that, we always announce based on the momentum. We mentioned take any pullback would consider high probability trade. You can see here the price nicely broken. After the breakout, we have a pullback, then we have another pullback. So price nicely hit to the certain profit target. That's what we explain over traders time to bank some profit. And after that, we also mention here that we are not looking any long. We're only going to take a long trade here if the price is going to break any recent high and give us the confirmation. Otherwise, the first priority will be the towards the momentum and towards the trend. So you can see here we have one pullback, we have another pullback, we have another pullback. As you can see here, as soon as the price hits certain profit target in 4 hour, that's what we explain our trader it's time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful trade. You can see here, guys, how we, let me put this one here. You can see here how we analyze the market in 4 hour here this morning. As explained, our trader will take a short trade here, and afterwards you have seen how what a nice beautiful short trade, and most of the traders really enjoy and squeeze amazing profit. So if you look at the pound dollar now, So if you look at the pound dollar, we had, if you're watching over, sorry, what's happening here is, just give me 1 second. Why am I? Okay, sorry guys, my video, my camera was switched off now. Okay, so if you're watching my QFX YouTube channel, we've been short from here, and we really enjoyed this really the whole last week. And this today, as I explained to my trader, we have this impulsive. After impulsive price develop correction, so we are looking for this breakout. So price nicely broken and hit to the profit target and squeeze amazing profit. So that was a beautiful trade here. So what we expecting here, what I'm looking here, if the price break this low here and come back and give us the confirmation, then I'm looking for counter opportunity. Otherwise, there's a still possibility of continuation to the downside. And tomorrow we have this another high impact news is coming for the job opening. We'll see expected 7.49 million versus 77. We'll see how that news is going to make impact. But if you look at the intraday in MyQFX platform, so how we analyze the market, and if you look at here, this was the beautiful. We have a short trade here. There's a pretty straightforward. Price nicely broken, and after this breakout, you can see here the price came back and retest. As soon as the hit, we bank few pips, and afterwards, as mentioned here, pretty straightforward. We pinpoint all this point of area, point of interest. Break, short trade. We have another beautiful breakout, short trade, squeeze amazing profit. And this is another one, counter long trade here, because we were expecting there might be a possibility price might going to reverse, but we're looking at proper valid entry. So you can see the price nicely broken and retest. As soon as the price hit to the fifth channel, that's what we explain our traders time to consider tightening your stop loss. And then later on, we also had this beautiful breakout. Let me share with you guys this analysis here. Okay, so we had this breakout opportunity. Let me update this analysis. Just give me 1 second, guys. I think this is the images is not loading it. Just give me 1 second. This is the breakout we were looking into it. Just give me 1 second. I need to update. Yeah. All right, so it's not loading. Just okay. This is the breakout opportunity we were looking into it. As explained over traded this afternoon at the New York session. You can see here the price nicely broken and retest, but the price refused. So what happened? Price nicely came back and give us the confirmation. That confirmation give us the opportunity to the continuation to the downside. So we had this beautiful breakout hit to the fifth channel. That's what we explained over traders time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful short trade. We had it on pound dollar. So you can see here, this is the target we were expecting it. So now the next is, this is the price action what I'm expecting. If the price is going to break this area, this point of interest, after this breakout, if the price is going to give us the confirmation, then we're looking for long. Otherwise, we are continuously looking a short trade here on pound dollar. As you can see here, my analyst has just mentioned any pullback would consider high probability trade. So this is the price action we were expecting it. So this, if let's look at the another pair, which is dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD. If you look at the dollar CAD, we had a nice, beautiful long trade here. And right now, if you look at the price action here, so we had nice, beautiful price nicely break on this level, and after this one price nicely retest, give us the confirmation. Now what I'm expecting here, if the price is going to break this one, then the next target around this level. But if the price is going to fail, then give us the confirmation, then I'm looking for the short trade here on pound on dollar CAD. So if you look at the intraday, let me share with you guys the intraday what we have. Okay, intraday. Let's see here. Intraday we have this breakout opportunity. We have it at the European session. Why? Just give me 1 second, guys. I think I'm having some issue with my camera. Okay, so that was a pretty straightforward breakout trade. We had it, and amazing hit to the profit target, squeeze amazing profit. This is the dollar CAD, and the best trade we had it. Another one that was the. Let me share with you guys. This was the amazing trade we had it. That is the euro yen. So let's look at the euro yen here. Okay, so euro yen this morning, as you can see here, the price nicely failed to respect above this level. And you can see a one, two, third rejection. And after that, we had this beautiful rally and squeeze amazing profit. And let me share with you guys how we analyze the entries in intraday. And if you look at we had beautiful. You can see here. This is the first of all, we have the market open. We have a nice, beautiful long trade here. Once the price hit to the support or resistance level, and that's the area we were looking a short trade here. We had this beautiful breakout, squeeze amazing profit, and afterwards we have another beautiful breakout short trade here, and this is the sign of continuation. When you see the price have continuation, after this continuation, price develop this consolidation, and after that price nicely broken and hit the profit target, squeeze amazing profit on euro yen. That was a beautiful short trade here. And afterwards, as you can see here, we mentioned look for any pullback based on the momentum looking, continuation sign. So we had another beautiful short trade, squeeze amazing profit. Then later on, this is the analysis we did at the, you can see at the New York session. We have another beautiful breakout and squeeze amazing profit on euro yen. So that was a beautiful short trade. We had it on euro yen. So if you look at the euro yen, what we're expecting here, and after this impulsive reaction, what I'm expecting here, if the price is going to develop another correction and around this level, looking for one more push to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting here. So we'll see how that's gonna go. We had another beautiful short trade just right now, and that was the pound yen. Let me explain to you. Even if you look at here, pound yen, we haven't seen any big moves. But being an intraday, once we see this, the price is rejecting it. So we have another beautiful short trade. We just had it, and let me share with you guys how we analyze this one. You can see here. That was a pretty straightforward. You can price nicely develop sideways market, and after price develop a sideways market, we have this beautiful breakout and price nicely hit to the first fib channel. That's what we explain our traders time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful short trade we had it. All right, guys. So based on all the analysis, as I said to you guys, we always look for the basic price action. And based on the basic price action, we always look the pattern and we align with the fundamental. If there is news, then we look for the opportunity accordingly. Right. So let me share with you another analysis. We had it very beautiful analysis. That was the dollar Swiss franc. So you can see here, pretty straightforward. If you look at the candlestick pattern, this was the inside candle pattern, price nicely. So price nicely broken this one. So we've been long today on dollar Swiss franc. This was the target, price nicely hit, and we squeeze amazing profit. So let me share with you guys how we analyze the market in dollar Swiss franc. Okay, so if you look at the dollar Swiss franc analysis for today, So this was the analysis at the Asian session. Price nicely broken, beautiful, hit to the previous high, squeeze amazing profit after banking some profit. As mentioned here in the analysis this morning, look for this breakout. As you can see here, the price nicely broken. After the breakout, price nicely hit to the previous high and continuation. So we squeeze amazing profit. And afterwards, as mentioned here, look for another pullback. So we have another beautiful pullback, squeeze amazing profit. And this is the last trade we had it, price nicely broken. And after this breakout, you can see here the price nicely hit to the fifth channel and squeeze amazing profit. So you can see, guys, how we analyze the market in 4 hour and how we analyze the market in intraday and help our traders to squeeze amazing profit. So another more important thing, which is I said to you before, that I'm very excited to show you guys today, that we have managed to integrate this MyQFX trading into the um, MT5, Cubian Global MT5. So let me share with you, just give me 1 second, Cubian Global, and I'll show you. All right, guys. So again, we still have this offer. I'm surprised. 20% deposit bonus. Maximum is you get paid $400. So if you deposit 1,000, so you will get 200. If you deposit 2,000, so you get a 400. So this is another opportunity for you guys to take this opportunity. And let me share with you the uh, interesting. Okay, so let me show you. This is the test account. We are testing it right now. Let me share with you guys. So this is the QBN Global MT5 account. You can see here 250650. And we have connected here, and you can open an account with the MT5. And when you go to the MyQFX platform, click on settings here. And if you go to the QBN Global MT5, you can also have opportunity the QBN Pro account. But I'm more interested about the MT5 is because it's very powerful. So if you look at here, this is the account number. You can give your password. Here you can give a lot size. Once you've done it, once you save it, and then job done. Once you see that it's saved, it means your credential is passed. So I would recommend once you open an MT5 account, you need to send us the QBN Global email that I want to attach my QBN QBN Global MT5 account on MyQFX. Then they will allow you. Then you can basically put your account details here. Once that is done, and then you can basically trade from here. So for example, give you an example here. I'm just going to open a few test trades just to show you guys how it works. So let's look at the Euro USD. Let's look at the here. We're just going to open a few position here. Let's see here. So if I open here, let me. Okay. So let's open. Let's say I'm going to test it. Just open it. You can see it. As soon as I open an account or trade, you can see here my trade has been open here. And let's open two trades here. So you can see my open position. And if you look at here, that's my entry price. And if you look at here, this is the entry price. The both are the same, as you can see here, 1.59. And if the most important thing, you can reconcile it with this trade ID. So if you look at here, this is the trade ID, 905434 and 905433. So you can see here, this is the trade ID. And if you look ahead, that's the open position, open price. And if you look at this is the open price here. And if you look at if I just click and if I close any position or if I change any stop loss and target profit. So for example, if I want to change the target profit here, and I want to change, let's say I want to hit 15 pips target profit if I save it. So you can see here my target profit is changed here. And if I want to change all of them, say 20 pips profit, all my open position. So you can press save. You can see all of them, my positions, open position stop, target profit is changed. And if I want to change my target profit from here, I can also change here. It will also change here. So for example, here, if I want to change my, let's say here, 30 pips, which is 300, and you can see here, target profit is changed 16273. And you can see here, my target profit is changed 16273. So let's say if I want to close my position here, and it should close here. So for example, if I close my position here, this trade here, so you can see the trade has been closed. And if I go to my P&L, then I need to reconcile my open position entry and closing price. It should match 100% with the MT5 opening and closing price. So if you look at here, this is the you can see that this is the trade ID and this is the trade ID. So if you look at the entry price, you can see a 15973. And if you look ahead, this is the entry price. And this is the closing price of my one, 15939. But if you look at here, 15939, so exactly 100% match, right? So you don't have to basically go move and forward. Looking analysis here and trading there, you can also trade your MT5 instantly through MyQFX platform. And we have added another few interesting feature, which is on MyQFX. And let me share with you guys those ones so you will understand what I'm talking here. So let's talk here. So if I close this position, I'm going to do a few tests just to give you, let's see here which pair is more volatile. I think normally gold is more volatile. So let's play around the gold now. Okay. So I'm just going to show you the features. So let's do some here. I'm going to open 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just because it hit my stop loss, basically my limits. So you can see here I have a couple of open short and couple of, two short and 3 long here. So let's make it better. So two open, 2 long, 2 short trade here, right? So if you press Alt and X button, so you can see at the top, that's the menu. This is basically the shortcut for you guys. So what you can do here, when you see that my positive trades are going good, and if you want to close your positive trades, so you need to press this button. But if you want to close all the losing trades, so you can press this button. And if you want to close all of your open position in one go, so you can also use this button. And another important thing is, let's suppose if here is a positive one and I want to put all these positive trades into the break even. So instead of doing 111, I can do here, I just click here and I see here all my 2 position is in break even. And also these positions are opened here, you can see here. So let's say if I want to close my, profit one trade. So if I click on this one, I can close my one all of them. But this plus sign means, let's say, if this trade is going in your favor and you want to do the trailing stop. For example, you are in a long position, price goes up, and here 10 pips in profit, and you press this one. So your stop loss was here, stop loss gonna move here. So as soon as the price goes up, you keep pressing it, your stop loss, you're gonna keep moving up and up. So this is basically, we have built another tool just for the professional trader to manage their position. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Let me close all of it. And if I close all of my position, it should close all of my position here too. So let me do it here. If I close all of it, you can see here. Yes, close. You can see how fast it is. That's what I love it. This MT5 integration with the MyQFX. So that's the tool. You can use it, guys. So hopefully it is live now. You can open an MT5 account, get a 20% discount, and then once you have the account, go to the MyQBN Global, put your account number and the password. But before you submitting your account number here, you need to send us an email, QBN Global Support Team, that this is my account and I want to connect with MyQFX. So they will be behind the scene. There's a settings that will allow you, and then you can put your account detail and you can change your lot size, save it, and then you can trade through MyQFX directly. And why I prefer trading with the MyQFX, because when you see, let's suppose if I see this analysis, my analyst is saying the price is going to go up and down, or you can see here the price is broken down and you want to take a short trade here, you can open a position here instead of you going and opening another empty, going to MT5. By the time you're going to moving forward, you're going to miss the opportunity. So that's why, let's see, if I open a position here, you can see the position straight away open here, right? So I can manage my position here from here instead of basically watching analysis here and opening a trade to the platform. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna take a few more questions now. If you have it any regarding the integration or any trading, then I'm gonna show you another few more tips today for the trading. All right, so any other question, guys?
I don't see any questions in the chat yet.
Okay. All right, guys. So no question yet. So let's talk about a little bit. I'm gonna give you a little bit more information how to trade. Okay, let's look at the Euro USD. I'm gonna make very easy for those traders who don't have any,
Sorry to interrupt. I do see a hand up for Ariel. Perhaps there's a question, Ariel. Is it? Let me just see if I can show how to. You should be able to unmute yourself if you have a question there, Ariel.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, my friend. Good afternoon.
Thank you, guys. Mr. Ashraf, I have like um like a light question.
Sure.
I want to interpret better the notifications
Mm-hmm.
when I see the latest analysis. Well, some everyday normal. I
Mm-hmm.
open the platform, and the
Mm-hmm.
first thing that I see is the latest analysis because they resume me too much time analyzing the rest of material. So
Mm-hmm.
I take position, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand good the how interpretate when with the notification says pull back short. It's what it's going to be a long or it's going to be no short, like
Okay.
the other things like tightening, banking, breakout. So these definitions, I want to interpret it better in my head because I want to take like fast action when I open my PC. You know?
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. It's an amazing question. And let me share with you the, okay. Um, First of all, I'm going to give you a little bit concept of an analyst or analysis, and plus how you should be taking extra benefit from the analysis. And top of that, even if you don't understand the analysis and nothing, how you can take the maximum benefit from the over intraday system. So it's going to help you all of your questions. First of all, we have, you know, we have analyst, or we have traders, right? So analyst job is to look to the market structure and the patterns. So every time when the market develops certain structure or patterns or any opportunity, his job is to broadcast that information instantly. So once the opportunity is developed and have gained some profit, then his job is to basically update this analysis, telling, consider tightening your stop loss or move your stop loss at the break even. So that is basically his job. So he's constantly doing it. So now I'm going to share with you, like for example, here, let's take which is your favorite pair, Ariel? Tell me, then I can take it from there. Which
That
pair
one
you
it
do?
could be the most
Huh?
commercial. I think it's that one.
Is that this one, Euro USD?
Yeah, I think it's the most commercial.
Okay, exactly. So basically, what happened here is, what we do it basically, analyst is, first of all, we had analysis. Let's look at this analysis here, or let's look at the, this is the analysis. Okay, so what happened here this morning? Analyst is mentioned that this is basically the pure price action, price based charts. So analyst is telling that price has developed the structure here. That is, you can see here the price respected many time here. So there might be a possibility price might going to respect. And also you can see here the price also respected here. After the breakout, price also respected here. So this is the structure and pattern. This is what we're looking here. Analyst saying this is the breakout opportunity, means the price is going to break. Then you should be look for the opportunity. If the price is going to break, then we should be taking a long trade here. If the price is going to break this area, then we're going to be looking for short trade here. That's basic. Analyst, his job is mentioned to this one. Once the price is broken this one, analyst, before he mentioned that consider tightening your stop loss, because he mentioned that, okay, I mentioned you this guy's breakout,
Okay.
the price is broken. So when the price hit this level, he mentioned to take some action. I believe somebody should have taken the action. So he mentioned that tightening your stop loss. And then what's happened, based on once the price broke on this certain structure here, what we expecting here, we're expecting the price should continue at the direction. So how we know that the price should gonna continue these directions? We have this impulsive reaction. After impulsive, the price developed this correction. It means the price more likely gonna continue. So you can see at the bottom, based on the momentum, price nicely broken, and then we announce this also opportunity through the live audio commentary, guys. Keep an eye, there might be a price is broken. Now we are expecting another pullback. So as a being a trader, if this is my favorite pair, I'm going to look at what the analyst is saying it. And if the price is broken this one, and the price is developing another pullbacks, I would consider taking a position at this level or at this level. Now the momentum is developed bearish. Today morning, in 4 hour, we mentioned if the price is going to break, then we have a continuation to the downside. So based on that, we have another pullback is developed. So we have taken another short trade here. So basically, analyst, once the certain profit target is hit, so the analyst telling here, consider banking some profit or move your stop loss at the break even. So if the trader has taken position here or here, this sentence apply for him. It depends if you started here, you can also bank some profit. So analyst job is to mention, analyst is just like
Pito,
is
chico, que
taking,
estoy en una reunión.
the analyst is taking care of his own analysis. Based on the analysis, the opportunities raised, and develop certain opportunities, and that's why he mentioned that it's time to consider some banking pips. So it means he did his analysis, he did good job, so his job is done. So as a trader, you have to think, okay, depends on the time, what time. If you are watching at that time, then I'm expecting you should have taken some action here. But if you have missed this opportunity, then you should wait for another analysis to be developed. So another analysis we have developed, this one at the 1:30, at the New York session again. So you have to understand that what kind of this analysis, what exactly this means, which we already mentioned most of time when we do this analysis, that the first priority is going to be always going to be this direction, because the momentum is red and the market is going down. We're only going to take a long trade here if the price is going to break this recent high or give us the confirmation. If price does not give us this kind of confirmation, our first priority is going to be towards the momentum and towards the trend. That's the analyst is mentioned. Once the price developed this pullback, that's what the analyst mentioned, guys, is pullback is performing. Then we have this pullback we mentioned to the traders through live audio commentary, guys. Pullback short is performing. So based on the analyst, he mentioned that any pullback would consider high probability trade. Price came down here, hitting to the certain profit target, and he mentioned it's time to consider banking some profit. So at the New York session time, at this time, if this analysis has been broadcast, then it means if I should have taken this initiative and follow the analyst, then I should have banked some good profit. So this is basically analyst job, is to broadcast that price action analysis in real time. And the, being a trader, you need to wait for this price action and you should take the initiative and squeeze some profit. So this is basically two jobs as but we are mainly focused on the analyst side of it, because we make sure that the analysis is being broadcast effectively and with high probability opportunities. Then the trader need to be aligned themselves to understand the analysis and the price action and take the maximum benefit. So I hope that makes sense. Any other question? Then I can show you another opportunity how you can take the maximum benefit when there is no analysis.
Thanks, Mr. Ashraf. Yes, because I've been doing like trades, yes, but I would like to squeeze better these trades.
Okay. That's what we wanted. That's why,
Don't we
the
all
thing.
want to squeeze better trades, Ashraf, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, because I know that
yeah,
the broker, the broker, it's like 1.5 pips for the broker. So I want to know exactly the moment that then I can make a better decision, because I will take like only 1 or 2 pips, or lovely, I would like to squeeze like 15 pips or something like that.
okay. So that's basically, first of all, just to give you guys a heads up that I was extremely busy too with my tech team testing it, because I need to make sure that everything is been okay in terms of integration with the MT5. So we are almost 99.9% we are there to integrate perfectly fine. So once that is done, from 1st of August, you're going to be hearing me a lot into the platform, because the thing is, this was a major milestone. I was expecting it, and I really requested to the QBN global team to get me these kind of integrations. So they have done it, their job, and they have done quite a lot of effort into it. So now this is the time for all of us to make money through trading. So from 1st of August, you will see that I'm going to be very aggressively going to be online on the platform. And I'm gonna be just make sure that you listen the audio squawk, because I'm gonna be telling you guys this is the opportunity not to be missed, and I really want you not to be missed and take the maximum benefit from that.
Yeah.
So that's the one announcement I have to mention to you guys. From 1st of
Okay.
August, is gonna be quite a lot of, because we really want to be helping this community, because now we have all the tools are in a line. So it's time for to make money, as you said.
Let's
Okay, so
get on.
that's yeah. So that's one
Ashraf, I have
thing.
another question
Sure.
from Dr. K. She's traveling right now.
Okay.
So she's asked me, can I ask you, how can they fund their account? So I know that you've gone through the Cubian Global setup and you have to create the account, but maybe just do
Mhm.
one more run through showing that Cubian Global, what it looks like,
Sure.
how they
Okay.
create the account, how they have to get their KYC done, where they have to it, because there's compliance on there, because I opened mine and you do have to submit evidence of income and get your KYC done, and then you can attach your crypto wallet and fund the account. But if you give a demonstration, that would help.
Perfect. No problem. I'll give it to you. Just finish one small question to give it to you guys. Okay, let's assume you are completely beginner new. You have no idea about the analysis, what the analyst is saying it, but you still need to make money. How are you going to do it? How this platform is going to help you? Because let me tell you one thing is, we have worked day and night to build this intraday system for you guys. Whenever you see there's a huge impulsive move in the market, so few things you need to be keep in mind, that if you look at this, if you keep these basics things, you're always going to make a lot of money. Well, the basic things we have done it, that if you look at in the charts, you can see here this yellow line, which is called the 21 EMA. But if you don't know about the EMA, don't worry about it, because there's still people who doesn't know anything, but they're still making a lot of pips. So when you see this price is below this level and we have a momentum is bearish, every time when the price develop this kind of pullback and continue, momentum is bearish, this is a short trade here. Every time momentum is bearish and the price develop this and continue, this is a time for short trade here. And if you do it this way, and where you should be putting your stop loss, normally I said to my trader, let's suppose if I'm going to be taking a short trade here, give you an example here. And if I'm going to be taking a short trade here, then my stop loss, this is the previous high and above this EMA. But if I'm going to be taking a short trade here, normally this is the high and above this one here. So for example, if I'm going to be taking a short trade here, and you can see here, if your previous high is too far, then you should use this EMA as a stop loss here. If you follow these basics rules, you always find a lot of opportunities and you can make a lot of pips. Top of that, we are also broadcasting this analysis. That analysis definitely is going to help you guys as well. So again, 1st of October, you will see I'm going to be very active in online, and I'm going to be helping you guys to make a lot of pips. So make sure your audio squawk is on. You should be listening to me. And if you have any question in the platform chat box, just message me and my support team will definitely is going to help you guys. This is the chat support you can help. Make sure this squawk is green. You are listening to me. Okay, yes, everything, whatever I'm gonna say, you should be able to listen to me. Okay, let's look at the QBN Global website here. Okay, so once you log in, and what you have to do, first of all, this is a 20% bonus, and I'm surprised it's still available. Normally, broker company does not allow just more than 1 week, but you still are have a golden opportunities to get this bonus, and now you have the opportunities to trade through MyQFX, and from 1st of December, sorry, August, I will help you. So take this extra benefit. Okay, so this is the CRM. This is, first of all, this is a pretty standard CRM, I believe, more or less my QBN platform. So what you have to do, basically, you have to look at your profile. Okay. So in profile, this is pretty straightforward. You have to, fill this information, then you have to provide the KYC information here, because in KYC you have to provide your, I believe you have to
You
provide
have to
your,
provide your ID, your proof of address, and
exactly.
it's a questionnaire as well, where your funds coming from. I mean, it's just to get a feel of you understanding the risk of, you have to also declare that you understand how much, what would you do if, your account blew up, would you, that kind of thing. So I guess it's just to get a feel of the person, what background they have in trading. So it's a
Okay.
bog standard questionnaire that you do, and then you provide your ID proof, your address proof, and that came with another question from Dr. K. Is Philippines address okay to use?
Yes, yes, Philippine is fine, perfectly. Unfortunately, we're not taking any US clients. So, but any other clients, I think there's a mention on the website which certain area of we're not taking clients, but
Yeah, there's a
on
countries, yeah.
yeah, onboarding is pretty straightforward, and every broker who take traders on board, uh, of course, apart from the KYC, is a proof of ID, proof of address, and there's a questionnaire, and that questionnaire define your trading experience. What's your objective to open this account? Unfortunately, I can't see this questionnaire here. Let's see here, because I've
Yeah,
already filled those.
yeah, it's not that difficult. It's just a standard compliance requirement that all brokers do, just so that you have responded. You're aware that you're going into trading, and how much might you want to invest, and if you were to lose your money, what would you do? That kind of thing. Um,
Okay.
so it's not that complicated.
Yes, that's no, yeah, that's to be honest, that's not a complicated. But next time I'll see if I can bring this questionnaire next time.
Yeah, and also the next
You
question
know,
is how they fund. So there's a wallet there to deposit, and
yes.
is it BTC? Is it USDT? Is there anything? Is there a limitation? Is it bank account? So if you can give what options there are to fund.
So we mainly do crypto. You can see USDT TRC20 and USDTC ERC20 basically. So have at the moment we have these two options. With these two options, basically, traders can deposit their funds. And one thing I'm pretty sure that we had a long conversation, with the management, uh, because we have looked at what other brokers have challenges. We need to make sure that we cover those challenges. Deposit and withdraw is a pretty straightforward, and it's a very standard and straightforward and very easy, to be honest. We are still learning, because some of the people, they are trying to cheeky in terms of they're not good,
Mhm.
but
But the good thing is, Ashraf Noor, there's a lot of people who have already pre-ordered their debit card from the back office of
okay,
QBN, and so once you
okay.
get that, you can use the wallet address of that to fund your account as well, because it's any, as you can see, payment method USDT, and that's what will go onto your debit card. So if you do have good withdrawals coming out of QBN and you were to withdraw on that, you would be able to
Hmm.
use that wallet address as well, or anything that can fund, which is a good
Absolutely.
thing. Another key USP, I'd say, for us.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a pretty straightforward. You know that amazingly we are friendly, because once you deposit this fund, and as I said to you guys, if you deposit the 5,000, just buzz me. I'll explain. I'll teach you about the money management, the risk managements, and everything, whatever you like to do it. And but also, guys, from 1st of August, I'm gonna be very active online. Hopefully by that time we have finished most of the integration, and this is the time basically we all have to make money through trading, and that's definitely I will help you with that. But in terms of here, the KYC is a pretty straightforward. Proof of address, you need it, and your ID need it, and there's a questionnaire that's going to help you, the risk parameters and everything. This is the pretty standard, and this is the requirement, financial conduct requirement for us to get all this, risk parameters. So I'll try next time if I can get those, questionnaire. And if I get it, then definitely next time I'll share you and what those questions means it, and that's also share with you that information with you guys. If you look at the wallet here, you can
You can put a
uh,
bank as well if you want to use a bank, but I just use a USDT address instead, the TRC20.
yeah, because the reason why bank takes slightly bit, times, but it goes like, you know, probably a week, some sort of like the verifications and those sort of things. But I really recommend to
Yeah,
using
I use
using
USDT and I'll tell everybody mine was approved in 15 minutes, my KYC. So I guess
absolutely.
if you do everything, it goes super
Mhm.
fast.
I
Absolutely.
already did my KAC documents, but here my team they told me that I'm going too fast. So
Ah,
so
uh,
what another question? How is gonna be like the AB like the AB career? It's gonna be like with the referral the link referral.
the referral link, that's can be easily
Yeah,
find out.
referral.
Basically, let me share with you guys. Refer a friend here. Like I've already done it here, so I can just. I think once you click on the refer a friend, there's some link there. I think you need to apply for that. And once you click on it, and then you just copy this one, and then you can send to your friends and family. And when they're going to deposit the amount and they're going to trade, of course they're gonna make money, and you can also make money. You
Great.
know, so that's basically like win-win situation. We have developed a win-win situation. QBN Global basically, yeah, they have done it like to make sure that everyone is winning.
Yeah, so where you see Ashraf Noor's refer a friend link on yours, it'll just say become an IB and earn commission. So when you click on that, that's when
Yeah,
you will get your IB request will be submitted and they're waiting for approval because I've just literally done that live.
yeah.
Mm.
So take the extra benefit, right? To be honest, the first of all, enjoy making pips and profit. And once you've done it, share this thing to friends and family. Let them come on board. And if they're making pips, you can also make profit from there. But again, we as an IB, we are not taking any profit from your friends and family. The QBN Global is paying you from their own profit. So this
Okay.
is this is yeah. So it's not like if I refer to my brother or family, they come and whatever they profit make, they're gonna give me from their profit. No, no, this doesn't work like that.
They wouldn't
So
So the
join.
basic,
company, correct?
yeah. So it's not a best practice. Basically, like the QBN is basically incentivized to you from their profit. You know. So that's why it's easy. I'm also recommending to anybody who wants to open a trade or account. So I just let them come on board, and once they've come on board, and we helping them through MyQFX to trade well, so they can make profit. And because this person is coming from referred by youth, then QBN Global is going to basically compensate you from their own profit. So just to give
Good.
you some sort of clarification. Any
Okay.
other
Well, that
question, guys?
answers.
I have a question regarding MyQFX trading thing.
Sure.
Do you have any like live sessions for that one for MyQFX?
Yes, we do live every day, twice a day. Love one thing, in terms of what do you mean for live session? Live analysis session or live?
No, no, not the live analysis session. The while doing trading.
Training. I think you're going to have to, what you're asking is training, and that's the next step up where not everything, my friend, will be completely free. Some will then move into Ashraf Noor's training packages, I'm assuming here. What you get for
That's right.
free is all the live analysis and everything like that. There's also the academy that comes with it as well, where you can learn from. But if you want to do live coaching, is I think what you're referring to, then I think that is a conversation with Ashraf, right, Ashraf?
That's right. Basically, my job is this is what we're looking at. We have built a very amazing community. The people comes, they want to trade with their own funds. I'm more than happy to help them. We have our own brokerage, amazingly. we can help them. And people comes to learn become as a trader to manage funds, we also help them. So, and in terms of you want to do a coaching, a live coaching, the way you're expecting it, I also provide this kind of training, but that comes with a price tag. I believe you asked this question previously as well. So why don't you join, message me privately. I can help you with that. That's not a big issue. But in terms of live training, a live trading training, this is what exactly we do every single day in MyQFX platform. We do analysis and we tell them, guys, now opportunities is developing it. We announce through live audio commentary. Traders are also listening and they can see their pairs and they can take initiative at the same time. And once they develop their skill, when to get into the market, when to get out of the market, then we teach them second stage, which is how to manage their trades, how to manage their funds. That's a comprehensive training. But if you really want it, so we can also provide that information.
But I think you're right, Ashraf. The MyQFX platform, Jabbar, have you played on there? There's 200 pips a day that you can practice. Have you done that? Have you made an account with MyQFX? Have you explored?
No, actually, I made an account on QBN Global, and I was a little bit
Okay.
later on. I figured out that my QFX is different
Yes.
platform. So I was initially when I joined, I thought the QFX was inside the QBN Global. Then I realized that it's a totally separate platform, and the trading is done. If I had to do trading, that I had to create a separate account on that one. So inshallah, I'll be creating an account there today on MyQFX, and then I will reach out to you or Ashraf, and then I'll take more details on that one.
Perfect. Buddy, you open an account with a Cuban Global, deposit $5,000 and come to me and say, Ashraf, I want to trade this account. How shall I do it? Then I'll give you the whole information and help.
Okay. Sounds good.
Got it? Perfect.
Sounds good.
All right, my friend. Okay. Any other question, guys?
I think we've done quite a lot of coverage for today. So thank you, Ashraf, for your time. And we've got a bit of homework for bringing the questionnaire for next week. So thank you, everybody, for joining the call. If you haven't already, please go onto YouTube and watch the past videos, recordings. They are in English and in Spanish. There's a channel for MyQFX. There's where you can go on to. There's also analysis that goes on to QBN Global. If you haven't created an account, please go and create an account on MyQFX and explore. I think half of your questions will get answered when you actually clock in and log in, because we've got a multitude of options available. And finally, do go on to QBN Global and have a look again. Until you don't, what do they say? It's 90% of what you actually do is what you retain. So the theory can only take you to a certain stage, but you've got to have a practical play. Again, it's entirely up to you if you choose to invest and take it forward. But do get yourself familiar with the platform and understand what is required. Even if you get your KYC approved and you choose not to fund, that's absolutely fine. You're one step ahead of where you are right now. But I think they will enable you to answer a lot of your questions that you are coming up with right now. So thank you, Ashraf.
All right, guys.
Thank you, everybody. Next week we will be back, and we look forward to hosting you again. So have a good evening.
Thank you.
England, it's nearly 7:10. So I'm not sure. I think Dubai is quite late as well, isn't it, Ashraf? 7, 8, 9, 11?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just beginning the day here.
Yeah. Right. And some of us are back in time. So we're in the past and the present and the future.
It's at 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock in Dubai now.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Take care. Good night.
All right, then. Take care.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.